in, you guys. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon. Y'all, we are going to talk about the CEO of the United Healthcare. Y'all, he got Unalived in Manhattan. You guys, they're doing a live press conference. So, y'all, we are going to turn in and tune into it right now, you guys. Welcome in.
Random event. I wonder if you could tell me what that evidence was. And by looking at the gun, it appears that there's a silencer on the gun. Was there a silencer on the gun? And does this indicate not only that it was premeditated, but this is somebody who knew his way around guns and might have been a professional?
Once again, we won't know that until we complete our investigation and identify the shooter or recover that firearm. You know, you see a glimpse of the gun in video, so we're not able to make a determination on whether or not it's silent.
Hey, Kia, welcome in. Hey, D-Dot, welcome in. Y'all, welcome in. We are doing the live press conference about the CEO of the United Healthcare right now. So, y'all, let's check in.
So there's a cell phone recovered in the alleyway, and once again, we will process that forensically and see if it comes back to this shooting.
So you don't think that the cell phone was part of Brian Thompson's?
Once again, this investigation is less than 5 hours old. That will be part of our investigation.
Joe Marino, New York Post.
Chief, do we know when Thompson arrived in New York City? My understanding is he was staying close by to the Hilton, but not at the Hilton. And has anything in the reverse video cameras indicated that these two individuals crossed paths?
It doesn't appear that they crossed paths, and he arrived in New York on Monday.
All right, we're going to take 2 or 3 more. Rocco, Daily News.
Chief, did he typically travel with a security detail? And even though it's early, is there anything to indicate that there had been issues with, let's say, a patient who was denied coverage either back in Minnesota or more recently, someone who lives here?
From speaking to other employees that traveled with him to New York, it doesn't seem that he had a security detail. He left the hotel by himself, was walking, didn't seem like he had any issues at all. So I don't think he needed to have a security detail.
And as far as denied coverage, I know that's typically an issue with these major companies. Any reason to believe he had been the subject of a threat?
Once again, we're looking at everything. We're looking at his social media. We are interviewing employees. We are interviewing family members. We will be speaking to law enforcement in Minnesota.
We're going to do 2 more before we wrap up. Shayna?
Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask if any cursory look at any social media, whether it's the company, whether it's his personal social media, his family's. Is there anything obvious that sticks out at this early stage in the investigation?
We have not uncovered anything at this time. The investigation is still too early.
We're going to go last question over here with Jake.
How's it going?
Y'all, welcome in. Welcome in. Smash the like button. You guys, we are live here going along with this live press conference about the CEO of the United Healthcare. Y'all, he was gunned down in Manhattan the day before yesterday in New York, you guys, and we are following along with the press conference.
Pay to use it. I don't know if you're able to tell on surveillance city, but the chief of detectives will answer the part about the city bike. But in terms of we're encouraging New Yorkers to go about their daily lives and their daily business, but to be alert. We put the picture out. You're putting the picture out. We want people to take a look. If they see anything suspicious, if they hear anything suspicious, we ask them to call 911, reach out to our detectives. With an incident like this, of course, we put a heavy deployment into Manhattan. Put additional resources out. We have the drones up. We have aviation out. We have K9 out. When an incident like this happens, we don't spare any expense. We put all of our resources out there to support the chief of detectives' mission and to keep New Yorkers safe. So we will have a massive presence out there around the tree lighting, but throughout Manhattan as well until more information develops and we're able to support the chief of detectives and what he needs to make a quick arrest.
As far as where he got the city bike, we're still working that through. Like I said, we're pulling video from numerous locations, numerous sources, and we have him on our timeline walking. And what we're very fortunate is he has that very distinctive gray backpack on. So we see him on one video clip walking, and then another source of video, him riding that bike. So we don't have video or witness confirmation on how he obtained that bike.
Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was shot and killed in what appears at this early stage of our investigation to be a brazen, targeted attack. This does not appear to be a random act of violence. The victim was in New York City to speak at an investor conference. It appears the suspect
Hey, Auntie, how are you? Tyria, Jeff, welcome in. Welcome in. I love you too. Y'all, we are watching a live press conference here. It's in New York. I'm sorry, not here. In New York, you guys, with the CEO of the United Healthcare. He was gunned down, you guys, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. So this is a press conference, you guys. But I have other information on this situation. I just, as soon as I went live, I found that they were live doing the press conference. So I wanted to catch this before I give you guys my spill on this situation.
Hospital where he was pronounced. We've been in touch with his family, his friends, and his colleagues, and they are very much in our thoughts and prayers at this hour. The full investigative efforts of the New York City Police Department are well underway, and we will not rest until we identify and apprehend the shooter in this case. The women and men of the NYPD take enormous pride in the work that they do each day and each night to drive down crime and violence in our city. Right now, we are asking the public for your help. If you have any information about this case, call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. We have increased the reward in this case to $10,000. I want to be clear. At this time, every indication is that this was a premeditated, pre-planned, targeted attack. Millions of people will be enjoying the tree lighting tonight, among other holiday events, and the NYPD will be out there with them, keeping them safe. For some preliminary details about today's tragic incident, I pass it over to our Chief of Detectives, Chief Joe Kenny.
The information I'm about to give you is preliminary as our investigation is continuing. This morning at 6:46 a.m., patrol officers from Midtown North Precinct responded to a 911 call of a person shot in front of the Hilton Hotel located at 1335 Avenue of the Americas. This is between West 53rd Street and West 54th Street. At 6:48 a.m., officers arrive and find the victim, Brian R. Thompson, a 50-year-old male, on the sidewalk in front of the Hilton with gunshot wounds to his back and leg. Mr. Thompson was removed by EMS to Roosevelt Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 7:12.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, y'all.
Is the CEO of United Healthcare and resides in Minnesota. Detectives from Night Watch, Midtown North Detective Squad, and Manhattan South Homicide responded to the scene and began their investigation. What we know is that the shooter arrived at the location on foot about 5 minutes prior to the victim's arrival. He stands alongside the building line as numerous other people and pedestrians pass him by. From video, we see at 6:44 a.m., the victim is...
And you guys, real quick, this is the CEO. If y'all just joining us, smash the like button. Welcome into the lounge, you guys. This is a live press conference, you guys, that was being held that I caught talking about the CEO. I'm sorry, the current CEO of the United Healthcare. You guys, he got unalived, in front of the Hilton in Manhattan. So let's continue with the live.
Steps onto the sidewalk from behind the car. He ignores numerous other...
Oh, hey, Angel, welcome in.
From behind and shoots him in the back. The shooter then walks toward the victim and continues to shoot. It appears that the gun malfunctions as he clears the jam and begins to fire again. The shooter then flees on foot northbound into an alleyway between 54th Street and 55th Street. Once at West 55th Street, the shooter continues to walk westbound on Avenue of the Americas, where he gets onto an electric e-city bike and rides northbound on the Avenue of Americas towards Central Park, where at 6:48 a.m., we have the shooter riding this bike into Central Park at Center Drive. At the scene, we recover 3 live 9mm rounds and 3 discharged 9mm shell casings. The motive for this murder currently is unknown, but based on the evidence we have so far, it does appear that the victim was specifically targeted, but at this point, we do not know why. This does not appear to be a random act of violence. We are seeking information from the public to help identify the shooter. As the commissioner said, we have upped the reward up to $10,000 for information. You're urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. All information will be kept anonymous. Thank you very much.
All right, well, we're going to open up to a couple of questions. We're going to start off with Shimon, CNN.
So you guys, this is a person on the bike that is like getting away after the of course, after the crime had occurred, you guys. But y'all, I have other information as well that I wanted to, like I said, get into before this live occurred, before I jumped in. But y'all, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon, y'all. Let's continue to listen.
And then just the city bike, if I may. Do we know where that city bike is now? Does he dock it or does he keep riding it?
We're still tracking video. The last we see with him on that bike is in Central Park.
Is there a way to track that bike?
There are GPSs on those bikes. We'll be working with the company.
We're going to move over with NJ Birkin.
Chief, were any words exchanged? If so, what were the words? I'm told a cell phone was recovered in an alleyway on his escape route. Does that appear to be connected to the suspect?
We're working through that cell phone. Obviously, we'll be processing it forensically. And as far as words being exchanged, we do not have audio of the incident. We only have the regular video.
But nothing from witnesses?
Nothing for, well, there's one witness standing right next to the victim when he was shot. We're still trying to identify that victim. Excuse me, that witness.
We're going to go over to Aaron Katursky.
Thank you. Chief, was he checked into the hotel across the street alone? Was he in the city alone? Was he accompanied by anybody? Did he have any known enemies or anyone that you've been able to find so far?
Like I said, we're reaching out to law enforcement in Minnesota, and we're also interviewing his co-workers and family members to see if there have been any specific threats against him in the past. As far as who was he in the hotel with, we're doing a search warrant in his hotel room right now. That might lead us, give some more information.
All right, we're going to go over to Dean Moses.
A couple of questions. One, based on the surveillance you've seen of this individual, do you feel like he's professional? You mentioned that he did the bullet spell. Do you feel like this was a professional individual who took this man's life? And also, will it affect in any way the tree light tonight?
I'll answer the part about whether or not he's a professional. That, we have no way of knowing that. From watching the video, it does seem that he's proficient in the use of firearms, as he was able to clear the malfunctions pretty quickly. But as far as the tree lighting, I'll leave that to Chief Magic.
Yes. Good morning, Dean. Just really quick, this incident will not affect the tree lighting. The tree lighting is slated to start at 7 p.m. The show, the actual lighting of the tree will be close to 10 o'clock, actually 9:55 p.m. We will have a massive police presence out there around Rockefeller Center from 52nd Street all the way down to 47th Street. We will have plainclothes out there, a plainclothes detail out there. We will have our CRC assets, our strategic response group assets. We will have our intel division out there, a lot of assets out there to make sure people.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to move on to Marshall Kramer.
I wonder if you could tell me, the mayor said that there was evidence recovered at the scene that would indicate that this was not a random event. I wonder if you could tell me what that evidence was.
Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can still hear me.
Was there a silencer on the gun? And does this indicate not only that it was premeditated, but this is somebody who knew his way around guns and might have been a professional?
Once again, we won't know that until we complete our investigation and identify the shooter or recover that
Okay, great.
a glimpse of the gun in video, so we're not able to make a determination on whether or not a silencer was used on that quick glimpse of video. We can't tell from that little glimpse of video. I'm not going to commit to saying that at this time. That would be part of our investigation. There's a cell phone recovered in the alleyway, and once again, we will process that forensically and see if it comes back to this shooting.
So you don't think that the cell phone was part of Brian?
Once again, this investigation is less than 5 hours old. That will be part of our investigation.
All right, we're going to move on to Joe Marino, New York Post.
Chief, do we know when Thompson arrived in New York City? My understanding is he was staying close by to the Hilton, but not at the Hilton. And has anything in the reverse video cameras indicated?
Y'all, welcome in. Smash the like button, you guys. We are here with the live press conference with the CEO that was gunned down in Manhattan. You guys, they're doing a live press conference. So, y'all, let's continue to listen.
Daily News.
Chief, did he typically travel with a security detail? And even though it's early, is there anything to indicate that there had been issues with, let's say, a patient who was denied coverage, either back in Minnesota or more recently, someone who lives here?
From speaking to other employees that traveled with him to New York, it doesn't seem that he had a security detail. He left the hotel by himself was walking. Didn't seem like he had any issues at all. So I don't think he did not have a security detail.
Yeah, you guys, I heard, Angel, you're right. I heard that his family was saying that he was receiving threats. What kind of threats, you guys? I don't know, but I have some information that I want to share with you guys after this press conference.
Employees, we are interviewing family members.
Smash the like button, you guys. It is very sad and devastating before the holidays that this happened to this man. This is terrible.
Look at any social media, whether it's the company, whether it's his personal social media, his family's. Is there anything obvious that sticks out at this early stage in the investigation?
We have not uncovered anything at this time. The investigation is still too early.
We're going to go last question over here with Jake.
How's it going? With the suspect still at large, last seen in Central Park, are you urging New Yorkers to avoid the park? Is the NYPD deploying its drones? I know they recently started doing that in the park. And then also I was wondering, is there any indication when he gets this city bike that he's a city bike member? Like sometimes if you're not a member, you can pay to use it. I don't know if you're able to tell on surveillance.
City, but the chief of detectives will answer the part about the city bike. But in terms of we're encouraging New Yorkers to go about their daily lives and their daily business, but to be alert. We put the picture out. You're putting the picture out. We want people to take a look. If they see anything suspicious, if they hear anything suspicious, we ask them to call 911, reach out to our detectives. With an incident like this, of course, we put a heavy deployment into Manhattan. We put additional resources out. We have the drones up. We have aviation out. We have K9 out. When an incident like this happens, we don't spare any expense. We put all of our resources out there to support the chief of detectives' mission and to keep New Yorkers safe. So we will have a massive presence out there around the tree lighting, but throughout Manhattan as well until more information develops and we're able to support the chief of detectives and what he needs to make a quick arrest.
As far as where he got the city bike, we're still working that through. Like I said, we're pulling video from numerous locations, numerous sources, and we have him on our timeline walking. And what we're very fortunate is he has that very distinctive gray backpack on. So we see him in one video clip walking, and then another source of video, him riding that bike. So we don't have video or witness confirmation on how he obtained that bike.
Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was shot and...
Okay, you guys, I don't know if this is a repeat, but let me turn the camera around. Welcome, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome to the lounge, you guys. Smash the like button as you guys are coming in the building. Y'all, I had caught this live press conference. I'm not sure if it's like repeating itself, but it was a live press conference, and it was stating that they're pretty much looking for the person who did this. He fled on a bike, you guys. He had a backpack on that they know of. And y'all, there's some other information that I am getting in this morning in reference to this situation. Let me see. Yeah, I think that was like a report. But anyway, you guys, welcome in. Hey, Angel says, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, no more worries, Angel. So you guys, welcome in. Happy Thursday, you guys. As you guys know, there was a CEO, you guys, that got gunned down the other day in New York, in Manhattan, you guys. I have some information that I pulled, and as soon as I pulled the information and was about to go live, I seen that press conference. You're welcome, Angel. You're welcome. I seen, as soon as I finished pulling that information, you guys, I found some, as soon as I pulled my information, I was going live, and I seen that live press conference going on. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But you guys, I have an article and another video that I wanted to share because y'all, there's some information about this guy, this CEO. But y'all, there on AP, I found an article. It says United Healthcare CEO kept a low public profile. Then he was, pow to death in New York. You guys, this situation, they are saying that it is not a random, situation. They say that like as if they know that somebody was basically after him. his family was saying that he was getting threats. What kind of threats? I have not found what kind of threats that he was receiving, you guys. But y'all, we are going to get into it, you guys. So we're going to read this article from AP News, you guys, and it states that New York AP, Brian Thompson led one of the biggest health insurers in the United States, but was unknown to millions of people. His decisions affected, baby. Okay, let me finish reading. I'm sorry, I thought that was my other half. So it says, then Wednesday's targeted fatal unaliving of the United Healthcare CEO on a Midtown Manhattan sidewalk thrust the executive and his business into the national spotlight. Baby? Oh, you had me scared. I was live. So anyway, so y'all, let's continue. I'm sorry. So it says Thomas, who was 50 years old, had worked at the giant United Health Group Incorporation for 20 years and run the wait, hold on. Thomas, who was 50, had worked at the giant United Health Group Incorporated for 20 years and ran the insurance arm since 2021 after running its Medicare and retirement business. So, oh, thank you, Auntie. Thank you. My aunt's on here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Auntie Tyria, I want to show you my other half. So this is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy.
How you doing, Auntie?
He's also a big YouTuber. You guys can follow him, you guys. If you guys are not following Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, he is a comedian here on YouTube. He is so funny. But y'all, let's continue. So it says, as CEO, Thompson led a firm that provides health coverage for more than 49 million Americans, more than the population of Spain. United is the largest provider of Medicare Advantage plans, the privately run versions of the U.S. government's Medicare program for people aged 65 and older. The company also sells individual insurance and administers health insurance coverage for thousands of employees and state and federal funded Medicare programs. So, Spencer K says sponsored by Monsters. Yes, he's always drinking the Monsters. So it says what to know. It says what happened. It said United Healthcare CEO Brian Thomas was unalived in a dawn ambush Wednesday as he walked to the company's annual investor conference in New York. Mind you guys, he did not live in New York. He lived somewhere else. It says, who was Brian Thompson? It says he was the chief executive of United Healthcare and kept a relatively low profile. Who was the unaliver? Officials say the shooter, who is still at large, appeared to be a man who was wearing a black face mask and a black and white sneakers. Right? It says the business. Let me see. The business run by Thompson brought in $281 billion in revenue last year, making it the largest subsidiary of Minnetonka, Minnesota-based United Healthcare Group. His $10.2 million annual pay package, including salary, bonus, and stock options awards, made him one of the company's highest paid executives. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. So he was high paid. So you guys, it says the University of Iowa graduate began his career as a certified public accountant at PwC and had little name recognition beyond the healthcare industry. Even to investors who own its stock, the parent company's face belonged to CEO Andrew Whitty, a knighted British trialep who has testified before Congress. So, let me see. Let's continue. So it says when Thompson did occasionally draw attention, it was because of his role shaping the way Americans get health care. It says, at an investors meeting last year, he outlined his company's shift to value-based care, paying doctors and other caregivers to keep patients healthy rather than focusing on treating them once sick. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, Compassionate, welcome in. Let's see. Duletto, welcome in. It says okay, so it said, okay, we read that. It says, healthcare should be easy for people, Thompson said at the time. We are cognizant of the challenges, but navigating a future through value-based care unlocks a situation where the family doesn't have to make the decisions on their own. Thompson also drew attention in 2021 when the insurer, like its competitors, was widely criticized for a plan to start denying payments for what it seemed non-critical visits to emergency room hospitals. So I guess they were, okay, started denying payments. Y'all, let's continue to read. It says patients are not medical experts and should not be expected to self-diagnose during what they believe is a medical emergency. The chief executive of the American Hospital Association wrote in an open letter addressed to Thompson, threatening patients with a financial penalty for making the wrong decision could have a chilling effect on seeking emergency care. United Healthcare responded by delaying rollout of the change. So it says Thompson, who lived in Minneapolis suburb and was married with 2 children in high school, was set to speak at an investor meeting in a Midtown New York hotel. He was on his own and about to enter the building when he was unalived in the back by a masked assailant who fled on foot before pedaling on an e-bike into Central Park, a few blocks away, the New York Police Department said. So you guys, he powed him behind through his back, y'all. He didn't even face him. He was behind, and when he did this, y'all, this is not no just situation that happened. There's something behind this, but y'all, we are gonna get to the bottom of it. So it says Chief of Directors Joseph Kinney said investors were looking at Thompson's social media accounts and interviewing employees and family members. Didn't seem like he had any issues at all, Kinney said. He did not have a security detail. So y'all, he was walking around by himself. He didn't have no security or anything. It says AP reporters Michael R. Sizek and Steve whatever contributed to, okay, so they're the ones who contributed to the article. But y'all, let's continue, because we have, so Law and Crime, they kind of broke some things down. But not only did they break things down, you guys, there is on the bullets, you guys, this person wrote like 3 different let me go back, 3 different names like on the bullets. So you guys, was this something personalized? But y'all, before we get into this video, there is a evidence that there was a lawsuit currently out on him and some of the other executives at the United Healthcare. You guys, they are saying that he did some inside trading, selling. Y'all smash the like button. He did some inside trading, and there's a lawsuit out on that. I guess he sold, him and some more other executives sold a lot of hey, Miss Stray, welcome from Boston. Welcome. Y'all, they said that he sold a lot of shares, and they had a lawsuit saying that he was doing inside trading. Him and some of his executives. You guys, is some of the other executives were upset with him? Were they kind of in a fight or something? I don't know. Hey, Earth Angel, I don't know, you guys, but something is not right. So y'all, we are gonna listen to Law and Crime, and we're gonna listen to Law and Crime. And it says, the title says 9 details about the United Healthcare serials Unalived. Hey, D-Dot. So y'all, there is some stuff going on behind closed doors, because his wife, his family were saying that he was getting threats. I mean, what kind of threats could he have gotten? Could they all the executives probably went and had a meeting and said, y'all, we know that the stock is gonna go up or down or whatever, do inside trading like what's that lady's name? The one that was doing the inside trading that she went, Martha Stewart. Remember Martha Stewart did inside trading, and you're not supposed to do that. That's what they're saying Thompson had did. But y'all, we are gonna listen to this article, you guys, this video, because it is more deeper than this. So somebody got jealous, probably one of the other executives, maybe, I don't know. That's just me just thinking. I'm just learning of this story and the things that are going on. But you guys, we're going to listen to Law and Crime and see what they have to say about this situation. It's crazy, but y'all, we are going to continue.
But he for several minutes to wait, and as the victim was walking to the conference hotel, the suspect.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I have a lot of stuff going on. Hold on. Let me try to close one of these because I think they're like trying to talk at the same time. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let them. Okay, let's get into it, you guys.
But he appeared to wait for his intended target.
The leader of a huge healthcare insurance company is dead, gunned down in what officials are calling a brazen targeted attack. And at the time of this recording, the suspect is still on the run. We are going to dig into everything we know so far about the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on the streets of New York City. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Hey, before we get into this, I have to quickly thank our sponsor, Upside, for helping us produce this episode. And Upside's awesome. Find a gas station at claimed backyard here in New York, because New York police say a masked man shot 50-year-old Brian Thompson in the back early Wednesday morning as he was just heading to a conference at the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. You know what? I pass that area almost every week. This is a very highly populated area, tourists all over the place. The fact that this happened right there is just, again, shocking. Now, who was Thompson? He was the CEO of United Healthcare. He was supposed to be attending an investor conference that was being put on by UHC's parent company, United Health Group. And as Thompson was approaching the hotel at around 6:45 a.m., and for those of you who don't know, in New York, that's the time that everybody's headed to work, NYPD says there's this masked man who had been apparently staking out the area for several minutes, approached Thompson from behind, and started shooting. Thompson was hit at least once in the back and once in the leg. NYPD leadership says that it took officers only 2 minutes to respond to the scene, but by then the shooter had already taken off.
Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, y'all, welcome him in. Salute to you too. Thank you. Jamil says salute, Queen. Welcome in, Jamil. We are surviving the CEO of the healthcare. He was unalived, you guys. Y'all smash the like button, you guys. We are going to continue with this video.
Off, first running away, then using an e-bike and heading into Central Park, which is nearby. And by the way, as we record this Wednesday afternoon, this is kind of breaking news for us.
Jamil, he seemed like he was maybe a Caucasian guy, white guy, or maybe Italian or something like that from the pictures that I've seen. I don't know, but y'all, we're gonna see it in this video.
There is currently.
Okay, Janine said he's a white guy. Okay, so he's a white guy. They showed. Christopher says they showed his face. Okay, you guys, let's continue.
A manhunt underway for this suspect, and police are offering up to a $10,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest in this case. Now, we have a couple of surveillance photos of the suspect that have been released, and one shows him holding up the gun, pointing it seemingly at Thompson. Another shows him turning a corner, heading north away from the crime scene on that e-bike that I mentioned. And while police say they do believe that this was a targeted shooting, they have not revealed any sort of motive here. Now, Thompson was rushed to the hospital, and he has died. This is a tragedy that came out of nowhere. So to talk about everything that we know so far about Thompson, the shooter, the investigation, I have a special guest.
Y'all, this is very sad, especially during the holiday season. You guys, it's the holidays. It's time to spend time with your family, and then this happens. Y'all, this is sad, but for not one moment do I think that this was just something that happened. I think it was actually either organized and it was an actual hit. In my words, you guys, I believe that this was an actual hit. But y'all, let's continue.
Right now, I want to bring in retired NYPD detective Dave Sarney. Dave, thanks so much for coming on. And as I mentioned before we started, thank you so much for the work that you have done for this great city. My gosh, as I've said, I pass this area almost every week. When was the last time you saw a blatant shooting in Midtown Manhattan like this?
Thanks for having me. This type of shooting, this was planned, as you can tell, and we haven't. I mean, this is as we've had shootings at Times Square that seem to be gelling from arguments or something like that. This was as brazen as you can do in the beginning of the rush hour of the area to see this shooting take place. It definitely is.
Hey, Adrian, welcome in. Welcome in, Sandra. Welcome in, everybody. CS Weezy, Christopher. You guys, I do believe that this was a hit, but you guys also, I read this morning that this CEO, he was doing some inside trading like Martha Stewart. So there was a lawsuit on him. Were the other executives that did the inside trading along with him, were they mad at each other or at him personally? Somebody says he was not a good person. Somebody said, okay, Christopher says the CEO was a dirtbag though. See, I don't know much about him, but I'm trying to figure it out. And Adrian, yes, they said he had a silencer and he came from the back and unalived this man. But y'all, let's listen in and continue.
Shocking to see. It is.
You mentioned something to me about the shift, about when officers have that shift, and this happens 6:45 in the morning, first thing in the morning. Talk to us about the shift for the police officers.
At times, I used to work what's called night watch for the detectives. The night watch is a tour from midnight to 8 a.m. And usually most of the bad things, unfortunately, happen around that 4 o'clock hour. Nothing good happens after 4 a.m. So when you hit that like 6:30, 7 o'clock time, you're looking to go home. And then that call comes in. And this is what we consider a hit in the sense that because it's Midtown, it's going to be a high-profile case. So all eyes are on this, and you're going to have to do the job as long as it takes to get it done. And one thing I have to say, detectives always do the best work they can. No matter how the hour is, no matter what day of the week, they're always out doing the best job they can. But night watch, boy, they were looking to go home. Not today, guys, unfortunately.
Not today. And let's talk about what we know in the lead up to this shooting. So according to the NYPD, they can see on surveillance cameras that the suspect was kind of milling around outside of the hotel for about 5 minutes before Thompson arrives. And Thompson, who's from Minnesota, where United Healthcare is based, he was staying at a hotel across the street. So the NYPD says that he had been in New York since Monday, and the investors conference was scheduled to start at 8 a.m.
The shooter steps onto the sidewalk from behind the car. He ignores numerous other pedestrians, approaches the victim from behind, and shoots him in the back. The shooter then walks toward the victim and continues to shoot. It appears that the gun malfunctions as he clears the jam and begins to fire again. The shooter then flees on foot northbound into an alleyway between 54th Street and 55th Street. Once at West 55th Street, the shooter continues to walk westbound on Avenue of the Americas, where he gets onto an electric e-city bike and rides northbound on the Avenue of Americas towards Central Park.
Now, Dave, a few things I want to break down here. They say it was targeted.
You guys, one thing that they said that he went and got in. Let me turn the camera real quick. Okay, you guys, they said that he jumped on one of those e-bikes. You guys, if you guys don't know, those e-bikes, they only take credit cards. So can the company run? I'm sure they can run the credit card statement for those bikes in that area to see what his name is, or at least whose credit card they use, because I believe they have GPS is also on those bikes, you guys, so they'll know where that bike is. at least the location where the bike was picked up and where it was dropped off at, and plus the credit card, whoever they use. I'm assuming, you guys, but y'all, this is sad. This is terrible. But y'all, let's continue.
It seems to commit a shooting like this in this open area, a lot of witnesses, surveillance cameras, it almost seemed that you would have to assume that the suspect here couldn't get Thompson in another area. Like, in other words, this was the only time he could get him alone. And also knowing his schedule, right? Knowing that he was going to be appearing for this event. That's what it seems. I think that's a fair guess, right?
Absolutely. You know, there obviously is some planning to this. He knew the victim was going to be going somewhere. That conference was obviously well known to somebody. So we have to look at this, the perpetrator, in the sense is, how do you know the schedule? Not only how do you know the schedule, how do you know the location? What time he would be there? So that's the thing. He started earlier than most. You have a conference at 8 a.m. You usually don't see CEOs come to the conference so early. They might come a little bit later. The victim, unfortunately, had no security details, so he felt no threats available to him at the time, nothing present, at least in his mind. So no security for him. You're having to watch. I mean, this guy, this perp was there. He was there earlier. So
see, y'all, he does look like a white guy with a pointy nose. Let's see. Let me try to get it as close as I can. With a pointy nose. Huh. He looks like he may be young, too. Maybe in his 20s. I don't know. But y'all, let's continue.
So he had an idea of what time he was going. Was anyone going to the hotel desk asking for him, or at least had an idea of the schedule? To know the victim is going to be there, there was obviously some planning that he already knew that he was going to be there at that time.
Yes, Adrian, I agree with you. Mob guy, because why would he use a silencer? Why would he use a silencer on his weapon? Y'all, he had to be a mob guy to do that, right? I mean, that sounds like mob activity. Maybe so. D-Dot said almost looks like Tom Cruise. Yes, for real. Yes, yes. Let's continue.
And when you look at it, you're like, and that's why the detectives are like, why now? Why at this time? So why? And that's where you come in with that idea of, he gets him alone. But this is the best time to get him, is by himself, crossing the street. And unfortunately, he shot there.
No. How bold is this? There was not even no hesitation. The gun seems to jam, and the shooter just fixes it and keeps on shooting.
Yeah, that's the thing. The positioning in which the leader is, it looks like he has some sort of training, some sort of understanding of how the firearm works, because you're not going to clear a jam. Very calm, cool, collected in that sense, that you're going to clear the jam out after a shooting. A lot of times you're dealing with someone who's panicked. They may just take the gun and flee. But you're looking also at how determined was the shooter to make sure that his target was killed or eliminated. He tried to shoot him again.
And by the way, I wanted to ask you how difficult it is to process a crime scene in that kind of open urban area, because when officers responded to the scene, they said they found 3 live 9mm rounds, 3 9mm shell casings, some evidence there.
You guys, they found 3, shells, right? And y'all, the shells were engraved with 3 different words, y'all. But y'all, let's continue and see if they're gonna tell what words were engraved in those bullets.
Have surveillance cameras. I imagine you have witnesses. What goes on into processing a scene like that? Is it difficult given that environment?
It can.
And you guys, hold on. Let me turn the camera. You guys, when I say that I read that this morning, that whoever the shooter is, right? He took the bullets and engraved 3 words, 1 word in each bullet, and that's what they found around, the bullets from the hit. Y'all, this has to be a hit. Because there's no way you're buying bullets with different words and different stuff on it. I mean, I've never seen that. But you guys, this was a hit, you guys. Let's continue.
Can be difficult, but the benefit of the arrival on scene immediately, you're going to try to secure it as quick as possible. So that's why the crime scene tape will go up at the immediate area. Then you actually when you make your crime scene, you're going to make it large as possible, to try to make sure that you secure anything that might be forensically involved or probative evidence, such as the cell phone that they found. And the rounds, the one thing about it, it's early in the morning. There's not that many people available around in the street, so that may not be disturbed quickly. But in an environment, if there's more crowded, you might have a difficulty. But this was a little more situated early enough in the morning to do.
By the way, that is an area where there's office buildings, there's hotels, there are people about, even at that time. And what we talk about, this suspect, I want to go into this a little bit more. He's described as a light-skinned male wearing what appears to be a dark sweatshirt, dark gray sweatshirt, with a distinctive gray backpack, although what exactly?
Yes, thank you, Robert. Yes, the bullets had defy, defend, and deny. That was the message, y'all. And was that, from what I see, was that what this CEO was trying to do to the healthcare patients that were with that healthcare? I don't know. It seems like that's what they were trying to relate to. I don't know. I may be wrong. I mean, what are y'all's thoughts?
Was distinctive about the bag wasn't specified. A cell phone, as you mentioned, was recovered from the alley he apparently ran into. Police are still investigating whether it is related to this shooting, and officers are reviewing camera footage to not only figure out where the shooter went after firing the shots, but also where he came from. And when it comes to that e-bike that I mentioned, investigators say that the company does have GPS locators on the bike so they can be tracked. It's just not clear how far the suspect may have gone before potentially ditching that getaway vehicle. Two things I want to ask you about that, Dave. Are you surprised he was able to escape? I mean, the response time from police was 2 minutes, so that's great. But are you surprised this suspect was able to get away so quickly?
Within a 2-minute time frame, you're responding to the scene. So.
Oh, Big Low. Okay, I will look that up. So Big Low, Triple D. Okay, is that a mob? Okay, Adrian and Robert as well. All you guys, anybody in the chat, is that like mob words or something? Is that what you guys are saying? Let me know in the comment box, you guys, because I'm learning something new about those 3 words.
So sometimes officers who are responding, and we try to do this, is actually delay a response. Once you have an immediate response and somebody arriving on scene, you want to start canvassing once you.
Oh, y'all. Oh, okay. Big Low, Adrian, and okay, D Dot say yes. They okay. So y'all, we gotta look that up too, y'all. We gonna look it up. Wow, that's crazy.
If you can identify the suspect. So I don't know what the radio run had as far as a suspect out there, so they would start canvassing immediately. But what you're dealing with the shots fired, individual injured, so you're going to respond to the scene as quickly as possible. They did. Within that time frame, by the time the 911 call comes in, the response gets there in an extra 2 minutes or so. That person could be out in the wind within that 2-minute time frame. And that's why you create a tertiary perimeter later on as you get there, to see if you get someone who's a witness who can clearly identify, or at least identify clothing.
Let me ask you this. At the time of this recording, they haven't caught the suspect. Chances they'll be able to catch him relatively quickly, considering, you have to wonder, is this person even still in New York? What are the different ways they could have gotten out of the city? And talk to me, the city's quite large, so talk to me about what you think the success rate will be in actually apprehending this individual.
Well, you have to look at what he did. Apparently, he went into Central Park. At the time, Central Park, you're going to have an extensive canvas.
Oh, thanks, D-Dot. Okay, my baby's live upstairs too, y'all. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. He's my other half. He's live too. But you guys, we're family, by our loungers and pure survivals go back and forth to both channels. But you guys, Jamil is live. But y'all, we're going to definitely continue this. We're going to see what this is all about, because I did not know those words were mob words. I did not know that, y'all. Let's continue, because we're going to look up those words.
He had a knapsack on him. Was that knapsack containing clothing, which he could change into? What else was on him that he already afforded that escape? He gets an e-bike. I'm probably gonna think he either ripped it out of the well. I don't think he put his credit card in to get it. But once you lose the car, once you lose the vehicle.
Wait. He said he snatched the car. But you guys, let me say this. You guys, for those bikes, I mean, I've rented them before. You guys, it takes a credit card. So there's no way he could have just taken that bike and started riding it, because it won't turn on. I mean, y'all tell me. I mean, that is my experience with those bikes because I've rode them in downtown areas before numerous times. But y'all, the credit card has to be put in there in order to turn it on and activate it. But y'all, let's continue.
Which is the bike. He goes into the park. Now you have to look at where in the park he went, and you're gonna have to do an extensive video canvas around the park to see where he exited from. And not only that, is he in a change of clothing? Because that's a concern also. If this is a person who's a professional individual.
Oh, okay, Adrian. Adrian said it takes prepaid debit cards too. But Adrian, are those prepaid debit cards their name associated with that card? Or it could have been a stolen card? I don't know, y'all. This is crazy.
Even not as professional as we may, it all depends on, what we consider professional. He had a bag with him. Was that bag containing clothes and materials that would allow him to escape and change his clothes? We've seen that happen in the past where perpetrators have a change of clothing. They'll wear something underneath to get rid of it. So that's one aspect. But I will tell you this, the Detective Bureau, the NYPD, all hands on deck on this. This is a high-profile investigation, high-profile homicide. They're going to do the best they can with what they got.
By the way, the chief of detectives reiterated at a news conference that they don't yet have or know a motive here, but police sources told the New York Times that Thompson, he had recently received threats. The exact nature of those threats are unknown, and Thompson's...
But you guys, after this video, I'm going to find the article that I read this morning. It talks about the three bullets with the names on it, the defy, defend, and whatever it said, the 3Ds. And then it says that he was doing some insider trading. I think the insider trading was where he was getting those threats for. Y'all, as we know, when it comes to money, people act very funny, right? And who's to say that some of those other executives that went in and was doing the insider training too, one of them was probably upset and something happened, or it's had something to do with that situation, because right now they said that he has an active lawsuit on him right now in reference to this insider training. But maybe it's dealing with that too. So because when people come into money, it becomes money becomes funny with people and situations. I mean, I don't know, that's just my thought, y'all.
Wife Paulette told NBC News that her husband had mentioned that there were some people that had been threatening him. She also told NBC News that while she didn't have any details about that, there may have been issues connected to insurance coverage. Again, he was a very high-profile individual in this sense. Investigators said that they were searching Thompson's hotel room, speaking with his colleagues to try to get any more information about any...
Oh, okay. Big Low says company mob connections. Y'all, we are gonna figure this out after this video, y'all, because I'm gonna look up those articles and y'all are helping me understand this about those mob words. Adrian, Big Low, and Robert, y'all, and D Dot. Thank y'all. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty on this.
Possible dangers, but that goes back to the conversation. He didn't have private security with him. I'm sure that will be a question that comes up if he really was receiving some sort of threats, why that wasn't the case. And by the way, let me couple that. There was a reporter at the news conference who even asked if Thompson was traveling with any sort of security detail, and the police said he wasn't. So what do you make of that, Dave? If there were threats, but not enough to warrant security, it does become a question of how, and we don't know, again, what the motive is.
Oh, okay. So those are probably the mob threats, you guys. It's starting to make sense. So the mob basically was making threats to him, was probably saying something maybe about the money or something, you guys, or whatever he had going on. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know, y'all. I'm glad you guys are helping me with this, because I don't know nothing about no mob and the 3Ds and all that stuff. But y'all, I'm gonna figure this out, y'all. We are gonna get down to the nitty gritty, y'all. Let's continue.
Is what's going on here, but assuming it is connected to such threats and no security, what do you take away from that?
Well, we could look at it this way, where the victim did not think the threats were valid. No one else thought they were valid, at least in his mind or in his company. So he thought it was all right to be traveling on his own. Primary responsibility is going to be apprehending the suspect. Once you identify a suspect, identify him, arrest him, then we could look at the motive. And I'll tell you now, you have people in the field on a search, and you also have detectives going through his background, social media, anything along the lines that would be determined a threat. So there's going to be a very extensive investigation on many angles. So we're not just looking at the apprehension's one aspect, but we're going to have detectives working on the possible motives, which may identify the person they're looking for.
Let me just put a bow on this. So not surprisingly, United Health Group had canceled the investors conference with the parent company CEO announcing that there was a very serious situation going on, that they would be needing to end the event. And Brian Thompson, he had been CEO of United Healthcare since 2021. He had worked within the company for 20 years. According to his LinkedIn page, Thompson had previously overseen the Medicare and retirement arms of the company, as well as government programs, before being made or appointed to chief executive officer. And the Minnesota Star Tribune reports that Thompson, he was survived now by his wife and 2 sons, one in high school, another who recently graduated. A really sad, tragic situation. And United Healthcare's parent company released a statement after Thompson's death, saying, "We are deeply saddened and shocked at the passing of our dear friend and colleague Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare. Brian was a highly respected colleague and friend to all who worked with him. We are working closely with the New York Police Department and ask for your patience and understanding during this difficult time. Our hearts go out to Brian's family and all who were close to him." Dave, one more thing I wanted to mention about this. This is New York City. How tough is it for someone to bring a gun in and commit a shooting like this?
We've seen the police department take almost 2,000 guns off the street as of this year. Having a gun in New York is not unusual. You have to realize there are bad people out there. There's good people with firearms who are legally owning it, and then you have those who illegally own it. I have to take it back to the victim. Sometimes when detectives do their work, our primary responsibility, primary goal at the time is to apprehend the shooter and to make an arrest and then develop a case with that. But I don't think anyone loses sight of the victim and the family. This is during the holiday season, a tragic circumstance. We don't know the mindset of the perpetrator at this time, but I will tell you, guns are available in New York City. It's not difficult to receive one, not difficult to retrieve one. Ghost guns, stolen guns, it's not that difficult. But realize this, the work that police do to try to do their best and try their best to keep.
Okay, Work Till Friday Fun News says Elon set it up for a place to sell Neuralink. Okay, that's what this conference was for. Work Till Friday. Can you let me know? This is crazy though, y'all. This is crazy.
Keep the citizens of New York City safe. Those who visit and those who reside here is paramount as a mission. The detectives will work tirelessly to find the perpetrator that did this, to get him into custody and develop the case to make sure that the prosecutor.
Turbo Munch, I'm gonna have to check on that because other people are saying they're not receiving my notifications either. If you guys aren't receiving notifications of my lives, y'all put a 1 in the comment box so I can reach out to YouTube.
Is to the fullest extent. So that's one thing we'll do. Guns will be out there, but you know what? Detectives do their job, and they will do the best job they can with what they do.
And as a lifelong New Yorker, I will say NYPD is some of the best out there. I know this is a difficult case for them. I know this is a difficult case for all, and just a really, really shocking and upsetting situation that, again, came out of nowhere. Our hearts and prayers go out to Brian's family, and we will continue to follow this and see where it goes. Dave Sarney, again, thank you so much for taking the time and breaking it down for us. Really appreciate it.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to reach out to YouTube and see why they're not sending out my darn notifications, y'all. What's going on with YouTube? We ain't got the time. We ain't got time, YouTube. But you guys, I want to find that information where it talks about, let me put this right here. I want to find the information, you guys, where it talks about the CEO, y'all. He was in a lot of stuff. And a lot of bad stuff. He was doing inside trading. As you guys know, Art War said, Art War got the notification. Okay, great. They're not sending out a lot of my notifications. Why? I have no idea, you guys. But you guys, they were saying in another video, another news article, YouTube doing, yeah, comparison, compassion, man, yeah. YouTube is cutting up. YouTube, we need my notifications to be sent out. Y'all need to stop acting crazy. So it says, there was another, like I said, there was another article, you guys, that I found that was stating exactly what that CEO was doing, you guys. They said that he was into some insider trading, and that let's see, that he was okay. Oh, retouch on. Okay. Are you guys there? Okay. They said that he was doing insider trading stuff, and you guys, that he and some other executives were doing the was doing some inside trading. And y'all, is that the reason why the CEO was, unalived? Was that some of the case maybe? Robert says he was stealing. Oh, y'all, I'm about to find out. Y'all, we about to find out, and we're gonna find out about those 3 words that was on the bullets too. Let me see if I can find that article, you guys, because it talks about that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. Because it says that CEO that he had, Bigelow says just look up CEOs in America. Let me see. Let me look. See. Let me see. Let me look. I'm gonna look that up, Bigelow. CEOs. Okay, let's see. Okay, I mean, they give us a couple of information on CEOs. Hey, Joseph, welcome in. It gives us a couple of CEOs in America, and it just says Business Roundtable, CEOs of America's leading companies. So it says members of CEOs of leading U.S. companies. It's like a bunch of different articles. But what I want to find out for you guys, y'all, I want to find out about the CEO of the healthcare. Let me see. Because they talk about that, y'all, they talk about that CEO, and they said, y'all, that he was a little, like, he wasn't right. Like Adrian was saying, Bigelow was saying, I think it was Robert D. Dot was saying about these, like, it's a like mob thing. Says, let's see. Hold on, let me look this up. I'm gonna look up CEO and insider trading. Insider trading with Brian Thomas. Let me see. And Brian Thomas and insider Thompson. I think his name was Thompson. And insider trading. Yes. So let's read the article, cause see, they didn't talk about I don't remember them talking about the bullets on law and crime. Let me see. Yes, I think it's right here. And the New York Post, you guys. So it says, and in the New York Post, you guys, it says, actually, here's a, hold on, here's a video on the New York Post. So I'm gonna play the video on the New York Post, and let's see what it says.
Hey, before we get into this, I have to quickly thank our sponsor, Upside, for helping us. And Upside's awesome, by the way. It's a free app, truly so easy to use, and it gets you cash back when you buy gas, groceries, food. This is real cash back. It's money that appears in your Upside app that you transfer right into your bank account. Like here, I used Upside to find a gas station. I claimed an offer, paid with my credit card at the pump.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. This is like the wrong article, like talking. Let me see. Let me close that out. Yeah, but they were saying Light-skinned brothers already got it bad. I know, Big Lo, you're absolutely right about that. You are absolutely right about that. Okay, okay, let me see. So this video right here is like going and telling about him. Let me see if I can, hold on. Let me see. Okay, so this article on the News Post, you guys, it says United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was facing DOJ probe for insider trading when he was unalived and targeted in a targeted NYC. See, y'all, they're saying it's targeted. Y'all, they are saying that this Powell is targeted. So let's get into it, you guys. It says United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was one of several senior executives at the company under investigation by the Department of Justice. Whoa, y'all, he was under investigation with the Department of Justice when he was pow-powed outside a Manhattan hotel on Wednesday. Oh, Thompson was unalived in what police call a targeted shooting. So y'all, they said that it's a targeted shooting. Adrian says 100% it was a mob hit. I believe so now, Adrian, Big Low, Robert, and D-Dot, all of you guys that are saying the same thing. Y'all, it is saying Thompson, it says he was unalived on the outside the Hilton Hotel in Midtown, exercised stock options and sold shares worth $15.1 million on February 16th. Less than 2 weeks before news of the federal antitrust probe went public, according to a Crain's New York business report from April. Wow. Okay, Big Lo says look up CEO's crimes. Okay, CeeLo. Big Lo, I'm sorry. Wow, okay, I'm gonna look that up. Let me finish reading this though first. So it said, the stock price dropped sharply after the revelation that the DOJ was investigating whether the company had made acquisitions that consolidated its market position in violence of antitrust laws. A source familiar with the probe told the outlet. Y'all, they are getting down to it. So he was a little dirty man, possibly, from what I see. It says Thompson's stock options reportedly had several years until expiration, and the sale of the shares was his first since assuming the helm of parent company United Health Insurance Division in 2021. Oh, see, you guys, we are getting down. I told y'all we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. So it says, let's see. Thompson 50, along with United Healthcare Group Chairman Stephen Helmsley, Chief People Officer Aaron McSweeney, and Chief Accounting Officer Tom Roos, sold a combined $101.5 million in shares, with Helmsley personally netting just shy of $85 million. Y'all, they were all got together and sold all of their shares. So y'all, they are in trouble for that. So that's why there is an investigation on them. It says Charles Elson, founding director of the Weinsberg Center for Corporate Governance at the University of Delaware, told Crain's that share sales by firm principals are typically scrutinized by a company's general counsel, who can determine whether any additional disclosures to the market may be required before the trades are executed. Oh, wow. Okay. This is crazy. So y'all, he was selling, him and the other executives were selling their shares like Martha Stewart. Remember Martha Stewart sold her shares? Y'all, and she went to prison for it because she was doing insider trading. That's what they said, that he did some insider trading. So y'all are telling me it's probably a mob hit, but their New York Post is saying they know that it was like basically a hit. You might as well say in so many words, right? Bigelow says from 2021 till today, the CEO's been trying to run away from what they did to the country. Oh, okay. Okay, Bigelow, you said look at okay, CEO crimes in America. Let me look up CEO crimes in America. Y'all, this is going to get deep, you guys. Are there going to be other CEOs that are going to be unalived and mob hits on them too, you guys? I don't know. Because y'all, with Diddy and all this stuff going on, y'all already know there was a CEO that went down with Diddy, Abercrombie and Fitch, ex-CEO, but he went down because he was doing the same nasty pedophilia stuff like Diddy. But this is a whole different other sector, other type of criminal activity. Let me see, CEOs, crimes, let me see, crimes in America. And let's see what they have. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Turbo Munch said, "How come Pelosi hasn't been clipped? She's a queen of ins." Oh, wow. See, I didn't know that, Turbo Munch. I didn't know that. Y'all are giving me information that I did not know of, y'all. And thank y'all for that, because I'm like, I don't know nothing about like a lot of this insider trading stuff. I never like really like looked it up or got into like the weeds in there, but that is crazy. Only Buddha says only person to ever have a trading record with that high of a return rate. Oh wow. Oh wow. See, y'all are teaching me stuff that I did not know. I mean, y'all are teaching me stuff I did not know. But y'all, let's see. CEO crimes in America. She is beyond corrupt, truly diabolical. Oh wow, Buddha. Wow. I mean, these people are crazy, y'all. And here we are, little people on the totem pole, trying to make it, and there they are selling stocks and making out like fat rats and causing the market probably to go crazy. I don't know. But y'all, let's continue. Oh, y'all, they got a corporate crime database. They got a corporate crime database. I did not know that. The DOJ launched a new case database. While it is still in the process of being populated, it will eventually contain the significant related cases. Y'all, they got a corporate, and that's corporate CEOs. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, man, this is crazy information, y'all. I mean, thanks for letting me know about this, because I did not know a lot of this stuff, like, even existed. Wow. They even have, you guys, Pelosi's worth $200 million now. Wow, compassionate man. Wow. Even it says right here, you guys, it says, oh my goodness. Yeah, but let me see. This is crazy. Adrian says, yeah, this CEO was in a little mess. Oh, wow, I see. Yeah, I see. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I did not know. Let me see. Let me see if I can look up, let me see. Let me go back and see about what Bigelow was saying about the CEOs. Let's see. Oh, mob guys clean up messes. Oh. Oh, wow. Let's see. CEO. Let's see what it says. Okay, CEO United Healthcare. Let me see, insider. Because Martha Stewart, she went to prison for I don't know, I don't remember how long. How long did Martha Stewart go to prison for, you guys? Do y'all remember? Buddha says Elon Musk's gonna get it eventually. He's pretty shady too. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's crazy. I mean, y'all, a lot of these people are like all these CEOs, from what I'm finding out, is crazy. It is so crazy. It is crazy. Oh, thank you, Buster02. Thank you. But y'all, let's see. Let's see what, cause let me see. Cause one article I wish 5 months. Oh, she only did 5 months in the feds. That was it. I thought she did more time than that. Hold on, you guys. I thought Martha Stewart did more time than that. I didn't know she only did 5 months. Only 5 months? That's crazy. I thought that was more time that she did. Hold on, y'all. I thought that was way more time that Martha Stewart did. That's crazy. Oh wow. 5 months. That's like nothing compared to what I thought she did. Hi Carol, welcome in. I thought she, yeah, Betty Wood said I thought she got 7. I thought she got like more years too than 5 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or did she get sentenced to 7 years and then got out on like what is it called, parole or whatever, early release? Y'all, I don't know. But let me see. Let me see. Yeah, but this is very calculated. Very, very calculated. But I'm going to see. Brian, let me see. Because he was in some, let me see. Brian Thompson. Let's see. All I see, I want to see where the insider trading part. Because I know that they had information. There was an article I read and I was trying to find it. But I was trying to see if I can find that article again, because that article was telling everything. Let me see if I can go back and find the article, y'all. It's crazy, especially around the holidays, y'all. The holidays is crazy. Oh, she took a plea deal. Okay, so she took a plea deal, Adrian said. Charles says, so pretty, thank you. Turbo Munch says, pay to win. Bigelow says, house arrest. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, Adrian. Wow. Billy says, what info was the mom protecting from getting out? I don't know. Betty Wood says, yep, 5 months and 2 years probation. Okay, just looked it up. Y'all, this, what's his name? Brian Thompson. I just read, I should have kept that article. I don't know where I stumbled upon that article, but let me see. Because this article that I have found, it was like, okay, see, HuffPost, let's see. Here it is right here, you guys. Here's one article. It's not the same exact article, but this is one article that talks about his insider trading. So y'all, let's read what it says. Remember, all of them had no leg monitors. Yeah, that's crazy. But let it happen to everyday person like us, y'all. They would have put us on leg monitors and all kind of stuff. Had people watching you and everything. But y'all, I mean, when people have money like that, y'all, money talks. As we all know, everything else walks, right? Which is crazy, right? But it says, slain United Healthcare CEO. Yes, Adrian, under the jail. Absolutely. We would be all up under the jail. Let us sell some of our stocks and know that we were doing insider trading. Y'all, we would be up under the jail, probably in the Ninja Turtle tunnel with water, probably halfway up to our nose. Yes, they probably would have had us there. But it says, slain United Healthcare CEO was accused of insider trading amid DOJ probe. It says Brian Thompson dumped more than $15 million in stock before a federal antitrust investigation into the insurance giant was publicly revealed. A lawsuit claims. Y'all see, he had a lawsuit on him. So it says, Hey Joyce, good afternoon. So it says United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was facing a lawsuit accusing him and other executives of insider trading related to an ongoing Justice Department investigation before he was fatally unalived outside a New York hotel. So you guys, it said that he Thompson 50 was one of 3 United executives named in a class action lawsuit. Whoa. Filed in May that accused them of dumping millions of dollars worth of stock while the company was the subject of a federal antitrust investigation. So they were trying to sell their stocks before the investigation was over? The DOJ was, Adrian, that's crazy. It says, which investors say wasn't immediately disclosed to the shareholders. Oh, wow. Okay. It says United Health was aware of the DOJ investigation since at least October 2023. Instead of disclosing this material investigation to investors to the public, United Health investors sold more than 120 million of their personally held United Healthcare shares. The suit filed by the City of Hollywood Firefighters Pension Fund alleges. But I wonder why Hollywood Firefighters Pension Fund sent the lawsuit out. Oh, okay. And there was a trio. Yes, Buddha. Bigelow says somebody didn't want him talking on the record. Oh, Adrian said I had United Healthcare for dental, left they tell after I got news of the trading. Oh, smart, Adrian. So just like they was cashing out, you cashed out and left too, right? Oh, wow. So it says nearly $25 billion in shareholder value was erased once the investigation was publicly revealed in February. Y'all, wow. Thompson was able to sell off more than $15 million of his own United shares before the value dropped. However, the suit stated. Oh my goodness. So y'all, he was trying to sell his stocks and shares before the price dropped. So say they were like $20 a share. He knew they were going down to $10, so he sold them before they knew, and they knew they were about to drop. Wow. Hey, Goddess, welcome in. Yes, I'm wearing my other half, Jamel Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy Pure Survival merch shirt. We're going to be starting, I don't know when, we got to get together and see when he's going to be starting to sell his Pure Survival merch online. But thank you, Goddess. Thank you, and welcome in. Big Low says people, there's no money in the pension system anymore. I know, right? And you guys, let me tell you guys something funny. Not funny, but you guys, I did not know that a lot of companies don't have like a retirement plan. Like, you know, some teachers, the government, probably firefighters, because evidently they're suing. Like different places have where you work and you can get like a retirement, like pension, retirement or whatever. But y'all, I didn't know a lot of companies, if you're working at like Home Depot, Walmart, Target and stuff, just as a regular employee, like the only pension that you have, I mean, at least that I know of, is just if you have a 401k. But other jobs like teachers and stuff like that, they have like 401ks and plus retirements or whatever, whatever they call it. But I did not know that. I did not know that. Compassion Man, you was a mess. So it says nearly $25 billion in shareholder value was erased once the investigation was publicly revealed in February. Thompson was able to sell off, $15 million. That's crazy. That is crazy. It says it was the first time that Thompson had sold his shares since becoming a CEO of the company's insurance division in 2001. That is crazy. That is so crazy. So he was selling it. He was trying to make sure that he didn't lose no money. Because if you guys know, when stocks fall, you can lose a lot of money. Like the Bitcoin. I know when the Bitcoin dropped, a lot of people were losing money. But when it went back up, they gained a lot of money if they didn't pull their money out. But y'all, I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. It says attorneys listed as representing Thompson in the suit did not immediately respond to Huffman's Post request for comment on Thursday. Police have not identified a subject or possible motive in the shooting on Thursday. But you guys, y'all got me thinking that it's exactly what that is. Probably like, you know, a mob hit. That, I mean, y'all are making me like, you know, put things two and two together and say that, you know, maybe, yeah, it is a mob hit, you know, that, because why in the world was there 3 names? And oh, what's the name? What was the names on those bullets, you guys? I remember, you guys, they were saying that there was 3 names on those bullets. Let me see. Let me see. C-O, let me see. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Because it said that there was the bullet names on the bullet. Oh, there it is right here. Right here, you guys. Ammunition from United Healthcare CEO shooting had writing on them, sources say. Y'all, they had writing on them. Oh, wow. Okay, Bigelow says, just keep an eye on Fidelity Company. Bigelow, why you say that? Do you know something? Like, do you know something? Do you know any information? Why'd you tell me to just keep an eye on Fidelity? Are their CEO or something's gonna go down? Is something going down on that Bigelow that you know of, or let me see. So it says, you guys, that the 3 bullet casings at the scene has words defend, depose, and deny on them. According to the sources. Y'all, what, okay. Yeah, Compassion Man, let me see. What does those 3 words mean? They the pass-through company for the money game. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm glad you told me that, Bigelow. See, I'm learning, y'all. I am learning about all of this stuff, y'all. Let's see. What does defy, defend, and what was it? Defy, defend, and what else? Let me see. Defy, defend. Wait, let's see. Oh, defend, depose, and deny. So it's defend, depose, and deny. Okay. Let's see. Defend, depose, and deny. That is, wow. I'm trying to figure out what it says. Bigelow says they the pass-through company. Look up your name and Fidelity Company website. Oh, and what if you look up your name? What does that mean, Bigelow? I want to see what that means. Defend. Oh, wait. Tell me what will you find? What will you find? I want to know, what will you find? I'm trying to figure out. Insurance and healthcare have the most money to gain and lose. They protect all costs. Oh, wow. Let me see something. Bigelow, you may be onto something. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, Bigelow. Let me see. Let me see something. Let me see. Norman says you can find out that you have life insurance policy in your name. Big Lo says I went down the rabbit hole 7 years ago. Oh, but is that a good thing, Big Lo, or is that a bad thing? Let me see. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. Oh, so you will. Okay, Norman says you'll find a life insurance policy. Big Lo says I went down that rabbit hole 7 years ago. They won't let you touch it. Huh. Wow. I don't know. Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Oh. So how did you take care of that? Did you have to do legal processes, Big Lo? Buddha. Oh, are you serious? Y'all are telling me information. Oh my God. OMG. Y'all are telling me stuff that I did not know of. Wow. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy, crazy. Wow. I'm going to look that up. I am going to look that up. I'm going to look that up and see. Wow. Oh my God, y'all are telling me some stuff. Buddha says each time you get a degree or more assets, they continue to borrow more in turn. Oh wow. Norman says you may not like when you find out those policies are filed under holding companies and shell companies. You will have to get your name audited. I am in that process now. Oh wow. That is crazy. So they're doing things on, if I'm understand, on behalf of you, and you don't even know it. Is that what you're saying, Big Lo and Norman? Is that right? What you guys are telling me? I mean, did I understand that right? Y'all, this is crazy. This is, oh wow. This is crazy. They closed down the site. GEFI. Oh. Yeah, because I'm going to Fidelity, Big Lo, and it's giving me this right here. I'm going to show you, Big Lo, exactly what I put in Fidelity. This is what it says, and that's what it says. Digital Fidelity. And it says right here, it says unavailable. Y'all are teaching me something that I'm going to have to go and research, y'all. So, wow. So they are doing a lot of crazy stuff. It says we are a government asset money. Wow. Okay. They running from us. Wow. So, oh my goodness. So they are doing stuff on behalf of us that we don't even know. And some people are struggling, but yet they have them using, oh wow. That is crazy. Norman says they probably have, that's probably a shell company under Fidelity. So would they stack companies on top of companies and try to hide those? Wow. No one is poor. You're right. I see. Absolutely. Buddha says that's why our diet doesn't impact them as well. It's a crazy solid oppression. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Y'all are teaching me a lot. I did not know about this. Polo Rico says funding banking. Norman says hide your assets. How do you hide assets? I don't know how would you hide assets? Buddha says you must educate yourself to get access to it. Oh, so get access to what, Buddha? Oh, John L. Vogt. Wow. Y'all, this is crazy, right? I mean, I did not know a lot of this stuff. Thank you guys all for like telling me and teaching me a lot of this stuff. So, okay, so we all have trust money that we can't have access to. So they have money tied up in your name, but you can't access it. Is that what I'm understanding? In a trust? This is crazy, y'all. Oh, wow. Munchie says, I believe it's the same in Canada, but different. Oh, wow, Buddha. But you can't, so we can't access it. So we have money in a trust that we can't access it, and we can't go and try to pull it out or mess with it or anything. Oh, Turbo Much says it's a big club and we ain't in it. Wow. Wow. Oh. So wait, which guy, Big Low? The guy was going to talk about it in court. What guy? Oh, Janine said it's locked in. Buddha says millions. Your birth certificate and social security is a trust. Oh, wow, Polo Rich. Y'all teaching me stuff. I did not know that. Oh, wow. Oh, the CEO. You have established yourself as a business entity. Your SSI number will become your EIN. Oh, wow. I mean, I know about the EIN and, your social security and stuff. Wow. I used to know a gambler who used to hide money and jewelry in coffee cans and bury it in the yard. Oh, wow. Dang, that's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. So what if you try to go and fight for the trust? What will happen for you? Will that be something what happened to the CEO? I don't know. Oh. Big Low, you about to make me go get my social security card right now. I'm finding out all of this stuff. This is crazy. All of your bills are in your, all of your bills are in your all caps name. It's trillions and trillions altogether for everyone. Hey, Tammy Strickland, welcome in. Welcome. It's okay. Welcome in. Oh my God, this is crazy. The Herbal Goddess. We will be getting that money soon. It's called Nasara. That will come through your audit. File an audit on your name. How do you do that? How do you do that, Norman? Oh wow. So if you file an audit on your name and the number of money, the dollar sign comes back on how much money is like in your trust or something? This is crazy, y'all. Thanks for sharing this with me because I'm learning. Let me see. This is crazy. Oh, so how do you file? Let me see. How to file an audit. Let's see. National national debit you're going to get. Huh. So let me see. So what do? You look up national, okay. It's a letter on the back of your social security card. Huh. Wow. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go run and get my social security card because y'all got me really, y'all got me really like, I mean, I'm zoned into this. This is new information. Y'all, thanks for sharing this with me because I did not know about this. You have to file with the adjudicator and the court in your city. Okay. It's a lot of research. Oh, lots and lots of research. Like, how long does it take? So do you have to pay for this to be done, Buddha? Let me run and get my social security card because y'all, I'm trying to figure out what this name of this red letters is called. Oh, John says I'm reading books about it now. Y'all are gonna have me going to a whole nother niche on my channel, you guys. I mean, y'all, this is very informative. Let me go get my social security card because I want to look at these numbers that you guys are telling me about because I never paid attention. You see how people and I guess those entities like get over on us on a lot of stuff, you guys? I did not know that. I'm letting the state pay for it. I'm studying still. Wow. Okay, let me go get my social security card, y'all. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be right back. I'm coming back, y'all. I'm coming back. I'm coming back, you guys. I went to go get my social security card so I can find out about this information that y'all are telling me about. So y'all, wow. Wow. Hey Flo, how are you? YT should all go, should feed you more. Okay, I'm gonna find out information on this. What is the red numbers on the social security card? What is that? those numbers. Let me look that up right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Kadisha, welcome in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to look this up and research it because I do see the back of my social security card does have that red number. Turbo Munch said, they like to make money confusing when it's for us, but not when it's for them. True. Let me tell you something. Whenever people are owed money, people don't like to pay them back. Companies, the government. But y'all, let us owe them some money. They will take it out your check, deposit, do debits out of your check from work. They will take that money from you guys, right? Like they do not play about your money. They do not. But y'all, let's kind of jump back on this CEO because y'all, this CEO, you guys is, let me see. This CEO, y'all, he got some money. Yes, Flo Wolf, absolutely, absolutely, yes. When they owe you, when it's time for you to pay them, they don't want to pay. But y'all, so this CEO, you guys, he has sold a lot of shares. So of his money, I did not know. So I guess the market was going to be falling. And when it was gonna fall, I guess he got word like, hey, the stocks are gonna fall, so let me sell it. But not only him, but his other executives, they sold theirs too. And it ended up in a whole lot of money being, a whole lot of shares for that company being sold. So you guys, yes, Norman says insider trading, yes. And let me look up the video of Martha Stewart and her inside trading. Because I know that Martha Stewart, she did that insider trading, and she let's see what her issue was about. Cause y'all, when it comes to the insider trading stuff, y'all, that is no joke. That is no joke. So let's see what the insider trading situation scandal with Martha Stewart, what that entailed, you guys. So this video right here, let's see this video right here. Let's see what it says. It says, why Martha Stewart ended up behind bars. Yeah, we know that the insider trading thing is why she was behind bars. Like, I guess she knew, of course, too, that some stocks was about to drop and that she was selling her stocks too. Hold on just a second, you guys. She was selling her stocks and trying to make sure, I guess she didn't, lose any money. I mean, that's how I kind of hold on. That's how I see it. That's how, I'm back, you guys. So that's how I see it, you guys. So let's see what what this video talks about Martha Stewart and her insider trading. Because this CEO that got unalived in New York, Brian Thompson, you guys, Brian Thompson, he is, he has a lawsuit as far as insider trading goes. So y'all, let's get into this video and see why Martha Stewart, why she got sentenced exactly, what happened, what went down with her insider trading.
It's shameful for me and for my family.
Martha Stewart was confident and defiant when she spoke after her sentencing. She stood tall and looked directly into the camera as she recalled her stock scandal.
What was a small personal matter became, over the last 2 years, an almost fatal circus event of unprecedented proportions. I have been choked and almost suffocated to death during that time.
Martha spoke right here on the courthouse steps just minutes after being sentenced to 5 months in jail, 5 months house arrest, and 2 years probation. It was the minimum she could have gotten. Judge Miriam Cedarbaum told the court that she was influenced by the more than 1,500 letters she received in support of Martha. The judge told...
Oh, Flo said that Jay-Z was connected to this case. I did not know that, Flo. Wow, I'm gonna have to look that up too. Y'all giving me some good things to look up today, y'all. Thank you guys here at the lounge. Thank you guys so much, y'all. Y'all done taught me a lot today. I'm gonna do a lot of research.
Told Martha that she had read each and every one of those letters, including some from celebrities like Bill Cosby and Rosie O'Donnell, and said that Martha had helped many people and had hundreds of admirers.
I would like to thank everybody who stood by me, who wished me well, waved to me on the street like these lovely people over here.
Martha was greeted by well-wishers as she arrived at court with her attorneys and daughter Alexis. That's Alexis in the powder blue dress.
Hold your head high, Martha!
Her supporters had gathered since early morning, holding signs that read, "Free Martha" and "Martha, stay strong." She thanked them and apologized to the 200 employees at her company who lost their jobs.
I want them to know how very, very sorry I am for them and their families.
The style guru smiled as she addressed the crowd, but earlier in court, when she stood up and appealed to the judge for mercy, Martha broke down. Author Dominic Dunn, a longtime friend of Martha's, was in the courtroom. How do you describe Martha's reaction in court?
I think she handled it very, very well. She didn't show any emotion. She didn't show emotion until she made her statement.
Martha now faces 5 months in federal prison, most likely at a minimum security facility in Danbury, Connecticut. What should she expect? Alan Eisner wrote Gates of Injustice, The Crisis in America's Prisons.
It's not just a reality check, it's a harsh reality check. It's nobody wants to go through prison in their lives, and it's not going to be a pleasant experience for her.
But friends of Martha's like art dealer Richard Fagan say she'll take prison life in her stride.
I would think that she's going to probably teach everybody how to cook.
After her prison term, Martha will have to wear an ankle monitor and remain under house arrest at her 150-acre estate in...
Oh, okay. Norman says blah blah blah. She discussed it. She got caught, closed them offshore accounts off. So that's what she was doing, offshore accounts. I don't know. Let's continue.
Bedford, New York. But if her statement today is any indication, the domestic diva is not too concerned about the drastic lifestyle changes that lie ahead.
Whatever I have to do in the next few months, I hope the months go by quickly. I'm used to all kinds of hard work, as you know, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid whatsoever.
Oh, what? Wow. So Martha Stewart got 5 years. Was that like the max? I guess they said the minimum, I guess, of her sentencing, but then she had to do other go on where the what's it called, the monitor, whatever, the ankle monitor. Y'all, some of these people be getting off so easy that have money. Cause y'all, if it was us, y'all, we would be up under the jail, right? I'm just saying, they give these people a break and they should not. But y'all, let's continue.
If I could have, I'd have put her in a glass case or something, and so that nobody could talk to her or see her.
Al Harding is Tanya's dad. In one short month, he has seen his and his daughter's Olympic dream almost disappear.
But there's nothing I can do. I feel so helpless. All I can do is tell her how much I love her, and I'm behind her whatever she does.
A father in turmoil, a father who wants to believe and does in the innocence of his daughter. Al Harding knows her well. When Tanya left the house she shared with her ex-husband, Jeff Gillooly, it was Al she turned to. Together at his home,
Hold on,
they
you
watched.
guys. I think that's off the Martha Stewart subject. Hold on. Let me go back. I don't know why I was talking about Tanya Harding, but y'all, let's go back and listen.
The only time I ever cry is when she wins.
The unique relationship between a father and daughter. For the Hardings, it was the difficult times that brought them closer together. Al and Tanya's mom, Sandy, gave up everything to help their little girl fulfill her childhood dream of being an Olympic figure skater. They sold their house, moved into a trailer, and could barely afford to eat.
I taught her right from the beginning, that we're not out there shooting one of these deer just to be able to say we shot a deer. We need it for our meat so we can live. So it didn't really bother her much that we were shooting a beautiful animal, because they are awful pretty animals. And then she seen Bambi.
Y'all, hold on real quick, because I don't know this guy do anything with Martha Stewart behind bars. They talking about Tanya Harding. But do y'all remember Tanya Harding, y'all? Tanya Harding was the one, the ice skater. Oh, okay. I think they're now talking about Martha Stewart again. Hold on. Okay, let me turn the camera and rewind it. I mean, fast forward it, you guys. Hold on.
She dusts, vacuums, and mops the floor. But Maureen Ebo wasn't tidying up her home. She had to get a job cleaning another person's home after she says she lost her entire...
I don't think that has anything to do with Martha Stewart either, but y'all, let me see. Because I thought that was Martha Stewart. But she looked like Martha Stewart, but no, that's not Martha Stewart. But why, uh-oh. Like I said, Martha Stewart, okay, here's, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Norman says she had to snitch, okay. Norman says she had to snitch. Insider trading has a longer sentence. I knew some traders on the Boston Stock Exchange caught in a case for the same offense, and they, oh, wow. Turbo Munch said insider bacon. Y'all is a mess. Y'all is a mess. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, Martha Stewart. I don't know why that one said Martha Stewart and then it tells about other people. But Martha Stewart, yeah, she did the same thing, I guess, like this CEO, you guys. So this CEO that got Unalived, he is known, if you guys are just joining us, he's known for doing the insider trading thing. And there's a lawsuit out on him currently, something with the DOJ. But you guys, this is gonna come out, you guys, and his unaliver, his whoever, you know, killed him, unalived him, you guys, is going to, y'all, they're gonna find that person. They know exactly what happened. I think it was a hit. Polo says insurance companies. Yeah, insurance companies, you guys, I mean, and you guys, why is it that we gotta pay an arm and a leg for insurance for our cars? And even healthcare insurance, like, you know, when like life insurance, sometimes life insurance can be high, hundreds of dollars per month. Y'all, these insurance companies are racking up on us, are they not? I mean, I think they are. They are paying. You pay so much. You have so many cars. You pay an arm and a leg. Or if people need like health, I mean medical. I mean not medical. Life insurance, y'all. Then the life insurance is up. I mean, high. And it's like you pay in all this money, right? But you don't never get a you don't never get like a file a claim or something. And then it's like, where's my reward? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. They use an AI auto deny. Three L topper. Wow. Oh, okay. Auto decline claim. Wow. United has the highest denial rate. 1 in 3 claims are denied. Wow. I need to look that up. Thank you for that information. Y'all, I'm learning all kinds of stuff. Let me see. United Health, let me see. Healthcare denial claim. Let me see. Investigation. Oh, let's see. Let me see if it comes up. I don't see. Let me see. Let me look on Google because let me see. United Healthcare. Let me see. United Healthcare denial claim investigation. Let's see. Y'all, this is crazy. They are okay. Norman says legal extortion, forcing you to pay for services that are equal to the price you pay. Yeah, that's crazy. 3L Topper says the casings at the scene were labeled, indicating this was about how stingy United is. Oh, because I looked up that those letters. I mean those words. And it said deny, what did it say? Deny, let me see. Defend, depose, and deny. Wow. So are they defending the United Healthcare? Depose, I'm not sure what depose means. And deny, are they denying all the claims? Is that what that means? Oh, pay more, get less is their whole game. Yeah, it sounds about right, Turbo Match. It sounds about right. Wow. So, y'all, this is crazy. And every time I look up something about investigation or anything on like United Healthcare, it just brings up the CEO. Bigelow says the CEO been doing hits with their ink pens for years. Yeah, that's true. That's probably true, you guys. That is crazy. That is so crazy, y'all. I mean, I'm learning a lot. I mean, wow. This is crazy. Wow. This is okay, let me see. There I have one article. Okay, 3L Topper says lots of people deny when care is denied. Oh. Norman says they saying that we regulate whether you need comprehensive care or not. Wow. Turbo Munch says they the RRA. JM says crazy too. Turbo Munch says they the real serial unalivers. Lots of people, oh wow. I mean, that's true. If you're denied care, I mean, what other thing are you supposed to do if you have care and they're denying it? But see, my thing is how, yes, like somebody said, you pay for, pay high and like basically less benefits. Bigelow says he was going to talk in court on the record, so he had, oh, Bigelow. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So he was scheduled to go and, oh, let me look that up, Bigelow. Let me see if I can find information on that. Let me see. So CEO, okay, let me see. What's his name? Let me see. CEO. Let me see. CEO Brian Thompson to testify in court. Oh, let me see. Oh wow, G. They started using AI to file patients' claims, and AI was making mistakes, denying people's claims for care, medication, and treatment. See if he did the disposition yet. Let me see. Let me see. Every time I look something up in reference to him, it's just bringing it back to like United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, you know, pow pow at Unalived or whatever. Let me see. I probably have to go like on Google, the 4th page on Google. Let me see. Y'all, this is crazy. This is like really crazy. A lot of information that I did not know of. Let me see. Hello, Paul. Welcome in. United court case number. We all have to remember Diddy had a lot of friends, not just entertainments. His unaliving was not an accident. See, Norman, that's what I was wondering. Norman, that's what I was wondering. I was like, you know, Jamil Peterson, he's my other half. He's a, you know, a big YouTuber here. He's a comedian. Matter of fact, he's actually live upstairs right now. But y'all, I was telling Jamil, I say, what if it had to do with something with Puffy, with Diddy? Because y'all remember the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, y'all, he was arrested too. He was arrested, but he was on the same thing that Diddy was doing. He wasn't on this money scheme and stuff like that. But y'all, like Norman said, Diddy knew a lot of people. Diddy knew a lot of people. And out of all those people, was Diddy in with a lot of CEOs? I believe so. Because instead of telling on people, you guys, I believe, with other stuff, I believe Diddy was he's telling on the CEOs before he tells on Clive Davis and all of them. Big Lo says, look up United court case number to see if they had, oh, let me look it up. Let me see. United, let me see. United, court, let me see. United Health Care, court case. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Why every time I look up United Healthcare, it's just bringing me to his story? That's crazy. Okay, what is the United Healthcare Advantage Plan lawsuit? Okay, let me click on that. Okay, that's talking about lowering healthcare or something. Yeah, I don't, let me see. Oh, guess what I found, Big Lo? I found it. United States Department of Justice. It says Justice Department sues to block United health groups. Justice Department sues to block United Group's acquisition of home care and hospice provider amenities or whatever, however you say that word. Transaction threatens to negatively affect care for vulnerable patients and harm home health and hospice nurses critical to providing that care. I don't know the number. Let me see. Let me see the case. How do you look up the case number? Let me see. Hold on. Let me find the case number. Let me look it up. Let me go back and look it up. Let's look up the case number. Oh, at the top of the page? Let me see. Oh, I see it. I see it, Big Lo. I see it. There's a couple of court cases. There's a couple of court cases I found. So they have a couple of court cases. Uh-oh. Are y'all still with me? Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can still hear me. Okay, let me go back to the Department of Justice. And let me see. I'm going to put United Healthcare in there. Okay, let me put United Healthcare. Let me see. United Healthcare Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Okay, great. Okay, United Healthcare. Let's see. Let me see. United Healthcare Court. Let me see. Let's see. I put United Healthcare court case number. I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see. Oh. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. Southern District of New York. Pharmacy owner and money launderer pled guilty to multiple fraud schemes. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Wait, a year before lawsuit alleged. Okay, let me see this. Hold on. Because it says the lawsuit. Oh, somebody mentioned this. It says a year before CEO shooting, lawsuit alleged UHC used AI to deny coverage. Oh, was it that one, Big Low? Is that which case you're talking about? Yeah, okay. Is that what you're talking about, Big Low 2G says yes. Oh, I see. Oh, I found it. Okay, I didn't find the court case. But let me tell you, I found the article. I found this article. And it says, let me see. It says the lawsuit filed, there was a lawsuit filed. Okay, hold on. Let me read the whole article. Where it talks about, because it's a long article. It says, it says one criticism of United Healthcare that has garnered attention following the Unalived involves a lawsuit alleging the company uses artificial intelligence to deny coverage to some elderly patients who are on a Medicare Advantage plan, despite allegedly being aware that the algorithm has a 90% error rate. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's wow. Okay. See if he did his disposition yet. Okay. Let me see if he did his disposition yet. Let me continue to read and see. Let me see. Oh man, that's sad. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me try to still, okay, because I didn't look for that. Okay, I didn't look for that. Oh my God, this is terrible, y'all. This is, y'all. See, when things happen, y'all, let me tell y'all, when things happen, it doesn't happen just like it was an accident, he got unalived. Y'all, there is deeper things to this, especially nowadays with all this stuff going on in the world. Y'all, there's more deeper things to why this man was unalived. But let me see. UHC court case let me put docket number. Let me see if I can find the actual docket. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Hey, D-Dot, welcome. Q-Tis, welcome, thank you. Oh, thank you, Q-Test. Yes, my channel is growing. We don't got that many people in the building today, but nobody wants to probably break it down and hear and listen to what we are talking about. But I am so interested in all ears. Let me see. I'm trying to find the United Healthcare case. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Dida. Thank you. Candace says this has been educational. Thank you, Candace. Thank you. Big Lo says, sister, this live is off the hook. Thank you, Big Lo. Thank you for helping me too. Big Lo, Buddha, Robert, D-Dot, because D-Dot helped before he jumped out. D-Dot, did you go to Jamil's live? Oh, Candace. Oh, see, Candace was flipping back and forth. Okay. Norman says, I love the way we all share information. Yes, Norman, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all all something. If I can't do anything for anybody, best believe I am going to share any information that I can to help everybody out. Because let me tell you, a lot of people don't like to share information. I love to share information. I'm telling you about anything. Anything. Oh, they got these jobs opening over there at Target or whatever. They hiring 20,000 people. I like to share. They having a sale over there, or just anything. Anything that is positive that can help somebody, y'all. I love helping people when it comes to that. I'm not no, like, you know, some people like to hide information or don't tell you, you know, stuff that can help you. Like, I'm telling you, I love to share information, and I also love to learn about stuff, you know. It is, I love to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They always come to me for everything where I'm at. Yes, D-Dot, for me too. For me too. They be like, ooh, especially my family. You know, I love my family to death, but I mean, I was doing resumes, getting people jobs. I mean, for real, seriously. Like, helping them with a lot of stuff that they don't know. Because sometimes people can get very discouraged when it comes to just living and doing stuff and trying to get things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even trying to like buy a house. Some people think that it's so hard to do, but it's like, no, it's not hard to do. A lot of things are not as hard, you know, as they seem. But people think that because this is the things that people put in front of them to say, like, you can't do this, or it's hard, or, you know, you got to jump a million, you know, over a million bumps in the road, you know. So I love to share information, you guys. I'm telling y'all, I love to share information about anything. I mean, and I love to teach my kids and the young kids too, because a lot of young kids don't know a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, my son, thank God, shout out to him. You know, he's 26. He just bought a brand new house in January. You know, I told him, I gave him the tools. I said, hey, you know, save your money, you know, and, you know, you will be able to buy a brand new house. And he did. He's 26. He bought a brand new house in January, just closed. You know, don't got no kids. He got 2 cars. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I'm just saying things like this are possible. Like, for everybody, even in this group chat. Y'all, things are possible. Where you think things are not possible, they are. But people make things so hard. You go and try to buy a house. Oh, you need this or you need that. And you walk out there like, man, I need all of this. But really and truly, they just tell you that just to push you off, because maybe it might be a jealousy thing, because y'all know y'all got haters everywhere. Like, you know, at places where you get your house built, everywhere, that will try to tell you something to discourage you, to, you know, push you out. But y'all, I'm telling you, I love sharing information. But let me try to see the court case, because I'm not finding. Let me see. I'm finding other court cases, but let me see court case. Let me see court UHC court case document number for AI. Let me see denial. Let me see if that will bring up the court case. Let me see. DA Herbal Goddess says that's probably why the company I work for don't accept you. Probably so. I'm telling y'all, probably so. This stuff is like a game. Let me see. Let me see. I see United Healthcare cases. But But these are cases like in 2023. Let me see. I'm gonna have to find it and see if there's any disposition on this, because yeah, this is crazy. Let me see. Let me continue, you guys. Let's see. I'm trying to find this case. Let me see. Okay, because I see the case where like CBS and different people are talking about it, but let me see if they have a. I don't see. Let me go back to the Department of Justice. Let me go back to the Department of Justice and see if I can find and pull that court case. Let me see. Department of Justice. Let me see. Justice. UHC. UHC court case. Let me see. Court case. AI denial number. Let's see if I can find it, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can find that docket number. Oh, let me see. Let's see if I can find it, y'all. I'm on the, let me see. Justice Department sues to block. Okay, yes, we've seen that already. But I need the docket number. Because usually it says a docket number on there. It'll tell you why, like, in accordance with this document number. But I don't see the document number. But I do see the, let me see. Let me see, documents. Maybe I can look under documents, you guys. Let's see. Let me search. Jarek says, Jarek, I truly believe, Jarek says people get unalived and, you know, pow every day, but they make a big deal out of it because they are, yes, Jarek, that's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. Jamil Peterson, he says, salute, beautiful, love your pure survival shirt. Thank you, Jamil, thank you. Yes, we is on pure survival mode over here. We are surviving this CEO of the UHC healthcare. We are trying to figure out what is going on. William, hi, how are you? Yeah, we are trying to figure out what is going on with this United Healthcare docket, but I cannot find it. I can't find it. I cannot find it. But I'm going to have to, let me see. Court case, let me see. Let me go back. But I cannot, let me see. Court case, UHC, AI denial. Court case docket. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out so many words to put. Okay, let me see. Oh, I may have it. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I think I may have found it. Let me see. Court case, United Healthcare. United Healthcare court case. Charlie Maxim, thank you. Welcome to the lounge. Thank you for being a member and joining our membership. Thank you so much, Charlie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Candace says, indeed. Norman says, got to go back to work. It's been real. I thank you for all the value, insight, peace. Norman, have a great one. Thank you. Thank you. Your devotion to Jesus is truly beautiful. and admirable. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. Marcel, hey, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find that court case. Let me go to Google and see if I can find that court case. Cause y'all, I'm trying to find this court case, and I'm trying to figure out why he got, if he, the disposition, like Bigelow was saying, I'm trying to see if I can find the disposition to see if he already, testified. Oh, I found it, Bigelow. Are you still here with us, Bigelow? Oh, I found it. I found it, Bigelow. Oh, okay. Now, let me see if I can search his name. Let me see if I can search Brian. Okay, I didn't search Brian. Okay. I see the court case. It says United States of America, Plaintiffs United Healthcare, Change Healthcare Incorporated. So it says a memorandum opinion. So it says the United States, joined by New York and Minnesota, collectively the government, seeks to enjoin United Healthcare Group's proposed acquisitions to Change Healthcare. In its complaint and pretrial filings, the government made several allegations that, if proven, would raise serious questions about whether the proposed merger violates Section 7 of the Clayton Act. But after a thorough trial of the merits, which lasted over 2 weeks, included testimony from over dozens of witnesses. So Bigelow, if you're still here, I think witnesses, I guess, maybe went and testified. It says, and introduced more than 1,000 exhibits. The court concludes that the government has not met its burden of proving that the transaction is likely to be substantially lessen competition in the relevant markets. The court therefore centers judgment for defendants. This memorandum opinion constitutes the court's filing of fact and conclusion of law. So, I mean, that's a lot being said, but I think that this situation had the witnesses come and, I guess, testify. But let's see. Let me go to the bottom of this document. Okay, this was in September 2022. So is this court case, I guess, maybe still going on? I would have to read. That's like a lot of pages, y'all. I don't know if Bigelow is still with us, but y'all, it's a lot of pages. It's a lot of pages. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep you guys. Needless to say, you guys, thanks for coming in, sharing your time with me, you guys. Thank you for breaking down and giving me a lot of information, because you guys shared a lot of stuff with me. But you guys, I appreciate that. And you guys, we're gonna go live again later on a different topic. But y'all, this CEO of United Healthcare, he got unalived Wednesday in front of the Hilton, and they're still trying to find the person who did this to him. But y'all, it's a lot much deeper than probably that a lot of people think, because those bullets, they had those 3 words: deny, dispose, and defend on those bullets, you guys. And y'all, this is not, I don't think for one moment this is a isolated, I think this is like a incident that is not like just something that a random, I think it's an isolated incident. Somebody knows what happened. I think it was probably a hit that was put out on him. I don't know. The way it sounds, you guys, I mean, I may be wrong, but y'all, I'm not going to keep you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next live.